As corporate networks have evolved in recent years, IT departments have had to adapt to security challenges that never existed before. Back in the 1980s, to access data, the terminal on your desk had to be hardwired into the mainframe. The only other way to access secure information was to use a phone modem, and even then you still had to have a username and password, which was centrally controlled. The only problem back then was to ensure that the username and passwords were not compromised. Compare that to today's security challenges created by the new era of digitization. More organizations are accepting the bring your own device or BYOD practice as a normal way of doing business in order to make employees more productive. Internet of Things, or IoT, promises to gather and store huge amounts of data from thousands of endpoints and literally provide real-time analysis. This, coupled with wireless access, virtualization of services, and more organizations moving resources to the cloud, creates a security nightmare. It almost seems impossible to keep track of the infinite number of devices used to connect to the network in order to adequately provide secure access. This is where Cisco Identity Services Engine, or Cisco ISE, provides a centralized network access control and policy enforcement solution. Cisco ISE provides secure network access control for users and devices. It allows visibility into everything that occurs in the network. This includes information on who is connecting, what device is being used, where are they connecting, what time of day, and how they are connecting, such as wired, wireless, or VPN. Cisco ISE supports Cisco TrustSec policy to implement software-defined segmentation in the network in order to help quickly detect and mitigate threats. Cisco ISE also uses the Cisco Platform Exchange Grid, or PX Grid technology, in order to share data with more than 50 integrated technology partner solutions. This way, multiple security products can work together to contain threats quickly and efficiently. The Network Access Device, or NAD, is the point of access where users and devices connect to the network. This can be a wireless connection to an access point, a direct wired connection to a LAN switch, or access through a VPN tunnel via a firewall. This makes the NAD the key policy enforcement point for the Cisco ISE security solution. When using Radius for authentication, Cisco ISE acts as the Radius server and the NAD is the Radius client. The NAD sends the access request from the connecting device to Cisco ISE, which can use a local database for authentication, or a back-end service such as Microsoft Access Directory or LDAP. When the users and devices connect, there are different mechanisms that can be used. Corporate users typically authenticate using the IEEE 802.1x protocol. Guest users may authenticate using the WebAuth mechanism. And network devices such as printers may use MAC Authentication Bypass or MAB to gain access. Regardless of the mechanism used, in addition to Cisco ISE authenticating a request for access, it can also provide access control for the device. This includes mapping traffic to a specific VLAN, using dynamic or named access lists to restrict access, or by deploying a Security Group Access or SGA solution to establish a cloud of trusted network devices. Using Cisco ISE as the network access policy engine simplifies the delivery of consistent and highly secure control across wired, wireless, and VPN connections.